Hello everyone, it's Dr. Sam. I'd like to welcome you to my EyeClarity podcast. This is a show that offers cutting-edge information on how to improve your vision and overall wellness through holistic methods. I so appreciate you spending part of your day with me. If you have questions, you can send them to hello@drsamberne.com. Now, to the latest EyeClarity episode. Hey everybody, it's Dr. Sam, and I want to welcome you to another EyeClarity podcast. Today I'm going to talk briefly about 3 myths that you might hear from your eye doctor that actually aren't true. So here's myth number 1. The eyes can only deteriorate as you age. Well, I think that this is a real disservice that's done to people, because a lot of times when people start developing eye problems, especially over the age of 50, the company line by eye doctors is, well, it's just age. Your eyes are only going to get worse. And clinically, being in practice for over 3 decades, I have a lot of patients in their 60s, 70s, 80s, and even early 90s that are improving their vision. Things like reversing cataracts, reversing macular degeneration, neutralizing or reversing glaucoma. Those are the main ones. But even reducing their dependency on glasses. I have an 84-year-old right now who's gone from a really strong progressive lens magnification prescription, wearing it full time, to now she's just using her computer glasses and her reading glasses, but her prescription keeps going down. It's kind of funny because every 6 or 8 weeks she comes in and says, I can't see out of these glasses. And when I do an exam on her, I go, wow, your eyes are actually getting better, and we have to keep reducing the magnification. She's 84 years old. And I have hundreds of people, probably at this point, thousands of people, who've been able to improve their vision as you get older. So this myth that's perpetuated that the eyes only deteriorate as you age is not really true. All right, here's myth number 2. Genes are the only factor that affect eye health. Well, in the mainstream, epigenetics has really become popular with a lot of functional medicine doctors, holistic physicians, scientists. And what epigenetics really says is that the environment can change the way your genes express. So this idea that, because your mother or grandmother or great-grandmother had XYZ condition, that certainly doesn't mean that you're going to get it. Now, there's some tendencies there. So you can be proactive, you can change your lifestyle, your diet, your stress response, your sleep. And in doing those things, you can change the way your genes express themselves. And I'm speaking specifically about your eye health, but it could be throughout your entire body. So when the doctor says, you've developed cataracts and, it runs in your family, it's all genetics, that's false. That's not really true. There are many, many things that you can do. Just eat better, more antioxidants, wear blue blockers, get out in the natural sunlight. There's so many things that you can do to neutralize genetics. So that's number 2. And then myth number 3, I love this one. The doctors will say, oh my, you have to wear your glasses all the time or your eyes will get worse. Well, that is just not true. Now, there are circumstances that you need to wear your glasses or contacts, like when you drive. That's, sensible. You should do that. Or when you're reading, or when you're on the computer, or when you're, measuring something and you need to see more detail. It's not an all or nothing. It's not black and white. But when you start taking your lenses off in non-demanding and non-threatening situations, something happens. And what it is that your eyes, your mind, and your brain start to see the world without the filtering system, meaning the lens, that blocks or reinforces the symptoms and the visual problem that you're going to the doctor for. And so by taking the glasses off, starting off, say don't put them on right when you wake up. Go downstairs and make your tea or coffee, do your meditation, maybe do your yoga practice without your lenses in, and be mindful. Notice what you see and what you feel, what you think. There's a real connection between wearing your glasses or your contacts and what you think. We do this all the time in the eye exercise where I have people wear opposite lens prescriptions. I know some of you go, what? Opposite lens prescriptions? But in a therapeutic setting, when you wear an opposite lens prescription, it opens up your vision. It relaxes your mind from having to keep your eyes in a straitjacket of seeing clearly at all costs. And you're really stressing your eyes out, when you're fighting the blur and resisting the blur. And of course, you start this like locked in your bedroom on your meditation cushion where there's zero demand. That's a rule, a principle that I go by if you're going to, take your glasses off or your contacts off and just notice what you see, what you feel, what you think. And you're going to find over a period of time that your eyes are going to start to improve and you're going to get flashes of clarity without your lenses. And this is the start of you then being able to go back to your doctor for your yearly eye exam. And he's probably going to say something like, wow, your eyes are getting better. This happened to me all the time. When I used to do annual eye exams on people, they would come in and they would say, Doc, this prescription's not working for me. And most people go to the idea that, oh, my eyes must be getting worse because the glasses don't work anymore. And I would say to them, well, actually, your eyes don't need as much prescription. And they would be shocked and appalled, but they would try on the weaker lens and they'd go, wow, I can see all the way down to the bottom row of the eye chart. So this idea that if you don't wear your glasses, your eyes will get worse is a total myth. So those are my 3 myths. I want to thank you very much for tuning in today on this short podcast, and I wish you the very best. Take care. Thank you for listening. I hope you learned something from the EyeClarity podcast show today. If you enjoyed the episode, make sure to subscribe on iTunes or Spotify and leave a review. See you here next time.